Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my humble settlement in Moonlighter 2. Today I will be recording, or I'm recording and you're watching it now, the first video of the many series of explaining everything I know about game mechanics. And also this one will include a way to, let's say, earn the best money in the game as well, because I want to just push as much information as possible into this video, and I'll be doing it during doing a run, so I can explain like the thing about the mob mechanics as well. But to begin with, what I would suggest for doing these kind of runs, let's call them the money run. For the money run, the build that you need, basically, this is the highest DPS weapon in the game right now, the Heartbeat Hunter. And after that, it is the Sun and Moon Ballad, but if you don't have any of these two, just use the Merchant Sword. I'm going to actually use this one because it's the most common and most of you guys are going to have it, most probably. And the second one is we're going to use No's Gift. Relics are found with +6 quality for each room, completed without taking damage. I will show you how to not take damage as well. It's pretty easy if you just pay enough attention to it. It's much easier than you think it will be. For the gun, I'll use the blob gun, and for my perks, if you're doing a money run, I would suggest taking this one, which adds quality to the relics that you're gonna get. This one will give you 30% damage if you don't have full ammo on your gun. And this one, if you are not that experienced in the game, I would suggest taking this one instead of the deluxe one, because this actually gets unlocked way later in the game. But if you are confident with your skill, take the Lucky Loot. Deluxe relics have 30% chance to appear, and the Mirror Market. There's a 30% chance for the chest to appear in pairs. This one you get pretty early in the game, so basically I would highly suggest getting it to max as soon as possible. The rest of the, let's say, perks that you have, they're basically garbage. Yeah, like you don't need Floating Fortune, more healing, or damage on your gun, or this one. I watched a couple of videos, people really love using the gun in this game. It's not good. You do much less DPS with it. Yeah, the gun is so powerful that you basically don't need this. Yeah, this is overkill. You don't need it, because gun has a limitation of ammo. Do not forget. And from the, let's say, the gallery run that we're going to do, we're going to actually do this. See, only 6 of these items, by the way, are from a different run. All of these are from the same run. Like, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items from just one run. And I'll be showing you how to do it while actually explaining combat mechanics, game mechanics, and basically everything I know. And yes, there is this thing that they added to the game. Traveling through the blob portal will corrupt your relics. All relics in your backpack will lose their quality. Travel anyway. We're gonna go to the gallery. You can do this map too, like the treasury hall, but it's much harder. So don't do it. Go for exhibition wing if you're doing. But if you're confident in your skills, do the treasury hall. Basically, you just need to do, let's say, gallery, like this section. But this one in general provides you with more money than this one, because this one has like different, let's say, treasures. And here we go. Here we go. Regarding the combat, I will explain it while we're going in and out. And let's continue. So, the combat pedestals are your best friend, and in this game, you have 4 types of attacks. 5 types, let's say. Number 1 is your normal attack. This is the normal attack. 1, 2, 3, and that's your normal attack. Then there is your attack finisher, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is your attack finisher. Every weapon has it. The spear slams. The other ones can, let's say, do a high swing, and so on and so forth. But for the blade, it is 1, 2, 3. Your 4th attack is your attack finisher. Then there's your E. This is called your special. And you also have a special finisher, which is 1, 2, 3, and boom. This is the highest combo for damage doing at the beginning of the game. But after interacting with the combat pedestals, depending on what item you grab from these, you will have to tailor, let's say, the rest of your build. For example, let's just take this one and see what it gives us. Elite enemies enter Rupture at 20%. Very bad. Your attacks grant 10 perk of Thunder stack. Tasers deal 4. Like, this one is utter garbage. Never take this one if you enter the gallery. It's the worst one. This is not good either. Either take gun damage modifiers, attack modifiers, or special modifiers. Attack modifiers for Thunder is pretty good. It is pretty good for Wound, it is pretty good for Ice, and it is pretty good for Thunder. And for Ignite as well, but I don't really like the Ignite. The Ignite is the least damage doer here, but Foam is the worst. But Ignite isn't that bad compared to Foam. But again, static charge. So what does this say? Your attack grants 10 Thunder stack. So if I take this, I have to now make my whole build about doing attack damage or doing faster attacks or in rare cases, doing 2 attacks per attack. I hope we get one so I can show you. Okay, next one at the beginning, like if you want to do a money run, the items that you need are not in the common and uncommon section. They are either in the blue or purples. So if you're doing a money run, I would suggest going through as many blue and purple chests as possible. You don't need that much combat capability because I got a very ultra, let's say, powerful beginner, let's say, perk. I'll go here. And what is the Thunder? Basically, when you attack a target, you will get Thunder stacks. Look, boop. See that green thing, like the circle around me? Every time I attack a mob, I will get 1 more. When I finish, like, filling this thing up, it will explode and do thunder damage, which will hit everything on the map. It's one of the most OP AoE, or area of effect damage types in the game. Let me just get rid of this guy. Get out of here. And let's go. I hope there's a lot of mobs here. So when it comes to combating like multiple enemies, one of the things that I want you to really understand and like let's say pay a lot of attention to is the mobs in this game cannot hit you as long as you're moving. Yeah, it's one of the biggest flaws in the game. So if I run like forever, like on this carpet, there is no chance any of these mobs can actually hit me. And your worst enemy regarding combat in this game is rushing. Yeah, like look, every time an enemy attacks, they basically put a cooldown on it. Look, 1, 2, 3. Do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, another cooldown. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can count to 4. But what I would suggest on every mob, do 3 attacks and go back. Time is your best friend in this game regarding all of combat. If you rush to kill, you will get hit. If you take your time, like look, I can just take all the time in the world and just go around, come hit them 1 time, come back, do this, go back, and hit them again. I can dish out more DPS if I wanted to by doing 1, 2, 3 and E, but why? Why do it when you can just go around and not do anything? See? Boop. I see. Yeah, see, like I'm moving and nothing can hit me. Patience is your best friend here. And I'll explain rupturing like later. Actually, let me explain it. Come, mate, come. What is rupture? Every enemy in this game has an HP bar. When you get that HP bar to 50%, they enter Rupture state. Rupture states makes them purple, and if you hit them with your shift, you can throw them off. But throwing them off requires open space, okay? So for example, if I ruptured that guy here and actually hit him with this backpack, he would just hit this wall and take almost no damage. So always pay attention to where these openings are on every map. And basically maps are not automatically generated in this game. They have a static, let's say like areas, but they have different enemies appearing inside them. If you have the patience, like you can break these things and get a little bit of, let's say, items or, let's say, bullets out of these. Because look at my bullet meter. When you hit these are not only for that. they also fill your bullet meter. So if you don't have any bullets, you can just destroy object to gain bullets. Yes. And about the chests, I guess... Oh, yeah, the quality is gone. Well, bye-bye. This is still exploitable, mates. This is very exploitable. I can take them to the Zephyr land and just turn them into crystals and feed them to the other ones. Yeah, like, this doesn't change anything. I will find another way to exploit it. Yeah, blues in general are not going to be that friendly to you on this map. Each time battery self-destruct, it gains 4. It's a meh. Like, what I would suggest, take as many shockers and batteries as possible. This thing shocks, so we take it. I'll explain what shock and discharging is as we make more progress through the game. And about your bag, you will have, like, most probably when you enter the gallery first, like, you're gonna have only, like, this tree. But what I would suggest, like, never start, like, charging and discharging from the start of the game. Fill your backpack as much as possible and only do upgrades if you don't have a space in your bag anymore. Do not do shocks, do not use batteries, nothing. Just keep going. Just keep going and completing things for as long as your bag just lets you. This one, don't let these little things trick you, by the way. Like, overcharge is one of the worst ways of, let's say, increasing quality in this game in general. Yeah, it is. Take shocks again. Yeah, this thing shocks, I just take it. I'm not even looking at the description. It shocks, we take. It depletes, we take. That's it. And the things that actually, like, modify your shock quality gain are just absolute garbage. Shocks the common relics in there and 2 to it for each common relic in the backpack. Like, this is even better than this. Let's take the wind trigger. Okay, let me put this here and put this here. And if you didn't know, if you pay attention, like, everything in your backpack has a flasher almost. These flashers mean, like, if you put a thing in there, it will activate it. But there are again the charging and discharging here. What is the charging? Charging is like things on this. It shocks things. When you shock something, you electrocute it, and when you electrocute it, they gain 3 quality. But when they're overcharged, if you shock an item again that is overcharged, it's going to explode and you will lose the item. So what you do is you use the batteries to discharge the shock out of the item, and then the battery gets destroyed in the process. But there's one thing about a battery that will really help you. Batteries do not interact with each other, and if an item is not, let's say, shocked, it cannot consume or deplete or destroy your battery. So you can basically do this, and it will allow you to basically pack more stuff inside your bag. Alright, we got nothing. And about my equipment, look. Noah's Gift allows me to gain 6 more quality for each room completed without taking damage. So if I don't take damage, I'll just get more quality, more, and more. And on top of these things that I have, it's going to become a fantastic friend of ours. Let's see. Okay, let's proceed more. Okay, this is actually a good time to go for an elite fight because... remember, I said, as long as you move, nothing can hit you in this game. It goes for the elites. But one thing about the elite fights that I would highly suggest, do not fight the elites directly. First, try to kill their minions. Yes, the minions always take priority, so try to actually first remove the small fellows and then move to the bigger fellows. And that's that. That's one electric shock. Let's remove this fellow. Mate, can you stop doing bad things? Boop. Okay. About the elites in general have one big difference with normal mobs. Elites do not have Rupture. See, like, they don't have that 50% that ruptures them. So don't get fooled by them. But they still do these things. Like, if you shoot this, they still get dazed. But the dazed stat from the Rupture does not stay that long on them. Also, see this taser? See? The tasers don't affect the elites as much as the normal mobs, so it drains it faster. What happens when you actually, like, kill the smaller mobs? You can just target the main mob with the taser. That's one of the main reasons we actually kill the smaller mobs first. So we remove him so we can fight the elites more easily and just destroy him. Please don't do that. Thank you. Okay. And, okay, so for example, see that range guy? One of the things I normally do, I don't use my bullets that much for infighting. I use them for taking out the ranged mobs, first things in the, like, the game. And, well, I see a ranged mob, I don't even want to fight it. Yeah, these things are terrible for you. And let's do that, as again, and don't get fooled by that. That thing that you are seeing there will actually explode if you don't hit it. You actually have to, like, backpack him. And one thing about your shift, like, see this enemy? You can always use your backpack to knock enemies away. It's a mechanic they put so you can do some mob controlling, but it is not worth it. Do not use your shift for doing this to mobs. Basically, it's bugs, kinda, their, let's say, movement pattern. So the probability of the chance of you getting hit increases. So just attack him normally. Do not use your shift for as long as you're not just throwing somebody off. Okay, we got a triple chest here. Nice. Okay, let's see. Each time you shock, this gains the quality of the shock. Meh, not worth it. Reactivates the curse of the pointed relic. As I said, reactivation, shocking, discharging, and pointers. These are the items that we will be looking for. And let's put this there and that there. And what do we get from here? We get another purple. Okay, this is another thing. Destroys all overcharged relics and gains 16 quality. This really looks good, but it is not. It is not something we are looking for. Thunder Amulet is what we are looking for as another item. What does it do? Removes overcharge state of the pointed relic and reactivates its curse. I will explain the whole process when I have all of the pieces of the puzzle. Just know the item names for now, until we actually start doing things with the items. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, we need both of these actually. Yeah, we need both of these. Doubles the quality of the pointed overcharged relic. Each time you remove the relic's overcharged state, it gains batteries quality. You need both of these for getting that high quality things like 999s. But I would suggest taking the anger disc first. Yeah. And this one works as well. Like, if you want to be safe, anger, like Angelic Scepter is a good option too to take first. But I usually go for the anger disc because this thing is bugged. Yeah, this item is pretty buggy, and even without a bug, it is the item that you need to take. Alright, let's continue. And that's why, by the way, I said we need to go to as many purples as possible, because purples are what will make us fantastic. Okay, and your worst nightmare here, like in general, is not the melee mobs. The range mobs in this map are, or in general in all of the maps, are your always priority. Okay, let's do that and this. Okay, now we have two of these fellas. So which one do you think I will go for first? That one or this one? Which one? So, both of these fellows can actually hit you here, but one of the things that you need to pay attention is, when you get a combat like this, if you're new to the game, I would suggest not killing them at all. Yeah, like this, the things that are happening right now are like all the combat mechanics that are going to happen all through the game. So one of the things that you can do for, like, let's say practicing, instead of killing like these big mobs, try to just survive them for as long as possible, just to get a good grasp of area of effect damage, running away, timing your jumps, and so on, so you can actually get more practical practice. Like, one of the main things I did, like when you guys were not watching, I just went to different maps, and instead of killing enemies, I started going around just trying to survive them without like taking any damage or so on. And by doing so, I just increased my, let's say, chances of, let's say, getting to know the enemies and know how much damage they do. Like, for example, see, like, even when they do this, there are ways to avoid that. I couldn't find it. But basically, there's a lot of ways that you can actually avoid the damage on these two. Like, for example, see, you can go close to them before they even finish their attacks. But anyways, that is not something that I want to deal with right now. And basically, yeah, you can practice like jumping around, trying to survive for as long as possible, and just learning the mechanics of, let's say, timings in this game. Alright, let me just kick you out of there into that guy, and if I rupture you... Oh god, okay. You guys are being a little bit naughty here. I do your attack. 1, 2, 3, and do your attack. Jump in. 1, 2, 3. There you go, and that's it. But basically, not killing enemies is the best practice you can do. That's what I want to say. And why did I take damage? There are perks in this game that actually heal you. I know I lost the qualities, but it's not important. That's not the point of the video. There's a perk that actually heals you every time you like get out or get to a new map. You unlock it later in the game. I would highly suggest like getting it first, because it really does help you finish the game as soon as possible. Yeah, it really helps like you're practicing, your money runs, and everything. And that's another comment that we use, adds this quality to the pointed relic. Yeah, and because it's like a static, I don't need to carry this, so I'm just going to, because this is the thing that we will be upgrading, I'm just going to give the quality of that to the disc. And we take this one, and let's take this battery, and we don't need any of these. Yeah, the deluxes are nothing here. Yeah, you don't need to keep them. Give me more. Overcharged, ongoing, increase the given quality by the shock 2 for each overcharged relic. Like, I really tried to like mess with this thing, but it is not worth it still. I'll take it, but it's not something like you desperately need. If you have it, you have it. If you don't have it, doesn't matter. I basically just destroy it every time. That's why I don't have any price on it. Shocks adds double the quality of the shock received to the pointed relic. Not really. And okay, this one removes the overcharged state of the pointed relic and has 12 quality to it. As I said, shockers and pointers and dischargers. Those are the things that we're looking for. And look at this one. Removes the overcharge. Like reading the text status here, I think that's another best friend of yours. Because a lot of backpack interactions in this game are based on the, let's say, meta descriptions that are here. Look, removes the overcharged state. So for example, if you do this, it is the exact same thing as a battery. So if you take this and put it here, nothing happens. But if I change this, oh, bad things will happen. Let's say, very bad things will happen. Alright, let's go. And midway upon the journey of my life, I am stuck between a good situation to explain something. Whenever you're having a build that has, like, let's say, a previous perk on it, instead of going for a new one to add a different modifier to your weapon, I would suggest going to the same modifier. Having all of the Thunder perks or all of the Ignite perks is much more powerful than combining them. So if you're having a, let's say, Thunder perk at the first pedestal that you saw, go with Thunder. If you have an Ignite, go with Ignite. The only time that is not the case and it doesn't work is when you get Foam, because Foam sucks. Never play Foam. Never play Foam. Ignore Foam. Foam is the worst thing that can happen to you. And if you're trying to do the no-hit run so you get the max quality on this run, these guys are your worst nightmare. Why? Because the attack animation of these shooters, like in general ranged mobs in this game, is very annoying. So yeah, pay attention a lot to these, but there's a main way that you can actually destroy these. Every 4 or 5 shots that these guys do, they teleport and reload their gun, and that is when you can attack them like the safest way possible. Or you can just shoot him up. But look, like he will shoot 5. That is the 6th shot, and now he will reload. When he's reloading, you can just basically destroy him. There you go. Get shocked and die. Perish. Thank you. What do we get? I can taser you guys. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Boop. There we go. And boop. There we go. Bump, bump. And that's done. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And 1, 2, 3. Boom. There's a reason why I'm not attacking them on the Rupture, by the way. So when they're ruptured, you can actually throw them off, but with the Thunder perk, actually attacking the ruptured mob is a better way of dealing more DPS, because they're not going to attack you. Just keep attacking them so you gain Thunder charges. Yeah. Okay. Not really, not really. This is a good one. Yeah. Yeah, like this is pretty good too, but I'll take this. Nearby Thunders deal 20% more damage. There's a better quality version of this, but nah, I don't prefer it. So around this, by the way, like just literally like this much, I checked it out. Like if you see my mouse, like if you're in a melee range of a mob, it will actually get. And by the way, I had 43 HP when I came here because of the perk that I purchased in the, let's say, shop. Look here, you can actually see the 5. Yeah, 5 heal. There you go, you're healed. And let's remove 1 and just normally attacking. And usually, remember I said like 1, 2, 3, this is the best, let's say, option you have. After you get a perk that gives you, for example, like Thunder stacks on attack, it's actually a better idea to, instead of like doing a full combo, like 1, 2, 3, E, it's better to just attack everything. Yeah, look, I'll just get Thunder charges and I can throw things at people. And 1, 2, 3, boom, and that's my special attack. I go away, I do a boom, 1, 2, 3, I will keep attacking it. Because, well, Thunder charge is more DPS than doing E, so why not do that? There you go, bye-bye. Okay, gimme gun. So, gimme gun please, because I want to prove a point here. Okay, so when you have, let's say, Thunder on your weapon, don't do flame on your weapon. There's one thing. See, your special deals 20% damage and inflicts ignite. Try to either have 1 perk on your gun and 1 perk on your weapon. Because that will just allow you for an easier game and easier time. If I add Ignite to my E right now, it will actually reduce my DPS, because Thunder Stacks requires you to like fill your Thunder Stacks, do electricity, fill your Thunder Stacks, do electricity. If you put Ignite on your E, that will decrease your overall damage. So it's like in all of the maps you always have 2 perks. Even if you get foam, I would suggest putting the foam on your gun and whatever other perk that you get on your attack and your special attack and your special attack finisher. So here we put Ignite on our gun and we get 45% damage on it. Now I have the best of both worlds. Alright, and we get to another purple. Sadly, like, I don't have that many purples on this map, but, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. What do we get? 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage. All of you will burn and die. I don't even need to combat you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's destroyed. And go back, go back. I'll do 1, 2, 3 here, and you will die to the ignition burn. Yes, there you go. There you go. Easily peasily donezo. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, purple. Okay, this is another piece of the puzzle. Shocks the pointed relic and getting this quality. You need at least 1 of these. 1 is more than enough. If you get more, it's cool, but you basically don't need more. And let's put this here, and I'm running out of space, so none of these are useful, so I'm gonna just put them away. And none of these are useful as well, so nothing to do here. Let's go, let's go. Don't ask me why I put those 3 in the backpack. I didn't have space in the shop. Yeah, that's basically the rule of it. Yeah, this is a very unlucky map, by the way. Yeah, this is the unluckiest map that we could have got. But see, like, because as I said, like, we need purples more than anything. Instead of going here and getting a lot of combat upgrades, just gonna come here, there's an event, we're gonna take the event, it's legendary, and then go for double chest here and here. Sadly, we got terrible roll, let's say here with the items. But anyways, it is what it is. And if you pay attention, like, I still have not done anything about my bag. And whenever this happens, just use your gun to just remove the fella that is on the top. Yeah, Don't go for the fight for as long as possible. The range mobs, as I said, are terrible in this game. Try to avoid them at all costs. I literally use my gun just to remove range mobs in this game. If something shoots at me, I shoot back. If something slashes at me, I slash back. And it works. Okay, are we gonna shoot? Alright. Not gonna, like, see, I don't need to risk it. I can go and attack him and do more damage to him, but why? Patience is a virtue. See, why do that? Yeah, do that, bum, bum, and bum, bum, bum. There we go. Alrighty then, let's see what we got from here. Give me a purple, please. And, this is something that I can use, but let's say the use cases are very rare. Yeah, the usage case for this one is very, very rare. Okay, let's put it there. I can kind of use it if I wanted to, or if I needed to. And I need to do this, then I need to do this. Still, this thing is going to go. Yeah, you gotta go. Bye-bye, mate. Bye-bye, purple with 0 quality. By the way, 0 quality sells for 0 gold. I checked it out. Like, you can't do anything else with those. Okay, let's go to the bottom section, because that is the only path of logic. Okay, what do we get from here? Okay, when it comes to mini-bosses, kill the small mobs first. Yeah, always go for the small mobs first. And regarding this fella, can you finish that thing? Thank you. Okay, so this thing doesn't have that many, let's say, attack patterns, but basically, whenever he flies, you can shoot him and it will take him down. 1, 2, 3, then get away. You can do 4 attacks, by the way. But because it takes me a lot of time, I did not, like, attack him for another time. And the main reason, by the way, why you remove the smaller mobs is because these things. There's a thing about, like, the elite bosses in this game. The tasers last for, like, 7-8 seconds usually. But when you activate them for a boss, look, it depletes faster again. See, like, it just finished. Yeah, basically, that's a mechanic that they put so you can just stun lock the, let's say, bosses in this game. But it's still very easy to fight them, let's say. Get down. 1, 2, 3, 4. This, and boom. 1, 2, 3. I can just keep attacking you. I have to get away from you. I will attack you again from distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it. And you should die to the next boom. There we go. I don't need that one that much. Well, extra potion. Why not? Alright, purple. Okay. Here. Both of these are good. Both of these are good. But if you have a single anger disc, do not take anger discs anymore. This is the thing we are looking for. Shocks the pointed relic and gains its quality. And not gonna take anything from here because I think we're gonna start like doing things now. Okay, here for example, take an anger disc. Because anger disc is bugged. Okay, I'll show you why. So how does this thing work? Each time you remove this Relics overcharge states, it gains batteries quality. What does that mean? See this thing? That's the anger thing. And one second. Do I need to do anything here? Actually, not really. I can actually use this thing because I want to remove it from my bag. Yeah, let me just use that to shock. Okay, there we go. We got that one covered. That one goes. Okay, now I shock this thing. That can happen either with cables or a lot of items, but that is unnecessary. What does this is the build, by the way. This is the starting point of the whole build. You get the anger disc, you shock it, and specifically with the highest quality battery that you have, you deplete it. Yes, you deplete the overcharge from it with the highest quality battery, because look, boop, and boop, there you go, that's the bug. So anger discs are supposed to gain quality from the battery that depletes them, but for every anger disc you have, all of them get activated. So look, even if I shock it again, see, I shocked it again. And if I now discharge it, look, ta-da, boop, boop. I have 2 things of 100 quality already, yay! And moving on. Okay, here. We can do another one. Yeah, we can do another one. And quality of the shock does not matter. It does not have any kind or sort of effect. And let's do another shock on you. And I have to kind of like do this so you give a little bit more. Alright, let's shock it. And then let's find the highest quality battery that we have. I'll use this one for several other reasons. And we deplete it again. And we have 290 and we have 170 there. And let's take this, put that there, and the battery can go here. We don't need anything from there or anything from there. We are still building up, okay? We are still building up. We are not building in any right now. This is not the, let's say, thing that we ultimately will do. Alright. Okay. Remember I said put all of your perks in either like your weapon, like a specific perk. Like for example, electricity, full on the weapon. Electricity is on the weapon, ignite goes on the gun. The main reason is here. Because every time you enter a blacksmith, you have to make the most crucial decision about what you're going to do with your perks for damage. You can either modify your attack modifier, you can either attack your special, or your special finisher, or your attack finisher. Attack finisher, as you can see here, is the 4th damage that you do. So, your attack finisher deals 2 times damage. Good. But it's not the thing we want. Oh, wow. I thought I misclicked. And whenever you get something like this, you have to pay attention to like this bolded thing. If my electric shock was on my E, I would have taken the E. But if you have thunder, wound, and ice perk, it is better to take the attacks hit twice. Okay? Why? Because now, every time I attack something, instead of getting 10 charge, I will get 20 charge, okay? This has a drawback, but it is kind of worth it. The drawback is your attacks actually take longer to hit. Yeah, but what is the good time? You basically do a lot more thunder. So, we're gonna take this one. Attack combo reduction is very good when your damage perk is on your special. Yeah. But if you don't have it, don't take it. This especially works very well for the spear, by the way. For the blade and for the, let's say, fist weapons, it is really not good. And attack finisher is usually like my never I am going to take this. So your attack hits twice with the second hit, dealing 25% damage. This does not give you like double attack. You will hit things 2 times, like look. Oh, I need a bigger one. Is there a bigger one? No, I'll show you on a mob. Yeah, I'll show you on a mob. Okay, let's move to the next one. So now, every time I attack something, that thing will get hit 2 times. And every time I hit it, I will get 10 thunder stacks. Hello, welcome to Tatami. What do we get from here? Now, take found increase 0% your attack damage. Okay, look. Because I built all of my build on attack, like here I don't even have to look at these. Like this, crit chance, okay fine, crit damage, okay fine. But for the next 3 encounters, takes +5 damage, but afterwards increase your attack damage. This goes very well with my synergy. So for the next 3 encounters, I will just take more damage. Well, if you don't want to take damage, like more damage, just simply don't take damage. Get good. Okay, and now the beauty of having double attacks will be shown here. See, already one thunder shock, and another thunder shock, And look, and another Thunder Shock. And the bad thing, as I said, like, see, like, every time I'm attacking, it takes ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta. It basically makes your attacks take longer. So there's one thing that you need to pay attention. You cannot do your attack finisher on a lot of mobs if you take that one. Yeah, you basically can't do that. Okay, no. And there we go, Ruptured, but I still will attack, because why? I can do Thunder. Yes. There we go. I just need Thunder upgrades now, for my build to just be OP, super OP. Okay, again, Shocks. Reactivates a curse of the pointed relic. We get it again. And another one. And another one. Let's put this here, and this here, and this here, and this here. I might need to shock something here. Yeah, not enough space. Not enough space. So let's just shock this thing again. And we put this here. What's my highest quality? Like this one is. Okay, there we go. Almost there. Almost there. We're just missing one piece of the puzzle, which I will probably get next time. Yeah, probably on the next purple area. We will get the final piece of the puzzle, but well. Alright, hello. Burn, bam, 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 bam. Okay, now I'm gonna come close to you because you guys really do bad things to me every time. Boop. And what do we have here? Burn, burn, and burn, and gotta get away from you. Do one attack, two attacks, do attack. I attack, you attack. Then I attack, you attack, I attack, you go. It's basically, this game is basically, like, if you look at it in a, like, let's say, special perspective, it is actually a turn-based game. It really is a turn-based game. Okay, Shocks Point Relic and copies its curse. We gotta get this one. And sadly, I think I will not get the double one, so I have to actually manage with other means of, let's say, property here. Yeah, we most probably will have to, yeah, do something special here. Okay, let's shock this. And we shocked it, and now we gotta deplete it. But can I deplete something from bottom? No, we cannot do, so let's just deplete it with this one. Okay, depleted. Okay, sadly, we gotta do this and take that, but I think I have to use even more. Yeah, okay, we got a battery, not bad. Okay, got another one. Shocks the relics and copies its cursed. We are still not doing anything. It's still not doing anything. We're still building up. It is still going on. It's it's still like building up, okay? We are still going around just collecting things. And let's actually use this one. Yeah, I gotta use it so I can leave it here. Alright, so what does it say? Removes the overcharged state of the pointed relic and adds 12 quality to it. Actually, you know what? I don't wanna. Yeah, let me do that. Like, why would I do that? Okay, let's go. It's very unnecessary. It is very unnecessary. And what I hope, like, if I can get a shock upgrade here, that would be fantastic. Okay, we got triple of these. Are you all shooters? Yep. That's one for you, and one for you. Why do I do that? Because that allows me to do more DPS, because all of them burn. Okay, you're gonna burn, and I am going to throw this at you, and then at you. 1, 2, and everything is done. Challenge complete, so now I have 30% more damage on my attack. Perfect. Okay, what do I want? Oh, no. Oh no. Thunder hitting an ignited enemy causes them to explode, dealing 100 damage. Okay. See, this is why I said put one on gun, one on weapon. Now I have a combo. Okay, double chests, of course. And 1, 2, 1, 2, bloop. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that thing just got decimated. Yeah, it really got decimated. Okay, no need to do anything special here. We can just attack, attack, attack. And about you, we will be a little bit more careful about you. 1, 2, and bloop, bloop. Do your thing. Thank you. Ignite it. 1, 2, and boop. Get down and boop. There we go. And oh, ho, 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 ho. Let's see. Give me more copy. Okay, we got another copy. Okay, you stay here. Let me see. Do I get another one? Yes, I get another one. And another one. And another one. Nice. And another one. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. But we actually have to now do something about this. Yeah. Yeah, sadly, this is the point where things will get a little bit tricky. Yeah, things will get a little bit tricky. Okay, got a shocker. Gonna shock. I need this thing to, like, have much more. Like, sadly, I didn't get one of the pieces of the puzzle. Like, there's an item here that actually allows you to double the quality of an item. I got none of those in purples, but, well, I can use this one. Why, you may ask? Because this. Oh, no. I made a big mistake there. I made a big mistake there. Yeah, like I've been like removing this when I was doing that, so this thing was not getting quality. And now I notice it. Ouch. Ouch. Just ouch. Yeah, like that was a bad habit. I've been doing that for a long time, haven't I? It is all fun and games until I break a bone, isn't it? No. Okay, here there's a bad thing going on, and the bad thing is I have shockers, but I don't have removers now. Yeah, so instead of doing what I want to do, I'll use my shocks. Yeah, let's use some of the shocks. And let's use another one on you this time. Okay, we got that one. Yeah, I have too much shockers and no shock removers. Which is bad. Very bad. Okay, we got you, we put you there. And we got that one. I just need to take one shocker, one shocker. I still have not decided if I want to use you or not, so you go here. You will come here. You will go here. There is no space for that, is there? There actually is. If I put you here... And what do-do-do-do? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I have to pay a little bit of attention and not use any more batteries here. Yeah. Gotta use 0 batteries here. I can put you here and I can put you here, but I want to take this one. So probably gonna use a shock. And yeah, let's just use a shock, I guess. I really want to take this because I have uncommons. I can do the trick. I can do the tricky trick. Okay, I really don't want to use the battery, but gonna use this battery. Yeah. Okay, gain quality. Thank you for your suffering. There we go. And off we go, I guess. Off we go. Alright, let's go. What do we have? Okay, we got the common. I need shock removers. Yeah, I gotta need a lot of shock removers here. And it would be basically a miracle if I can get a blue item out of any of those uncommon chests, but that is like, there's zero chance that could happen. But I hope something as such happens. Mate, can you stop doing bad things to me? Get out of here. And boop, boop, boop. You will burn and die. And da-da, da-da, da-da. And ba-da, and ba-da. Nope, nope. Boop, boop. There we go. And what do we have up there? Okay, ignited. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Nope. Get ruptured. There we go. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, yeah, give me another one of those. Okay, this is the better one. It's basically a battery. Yeah, this thing is basically a battery. Yeah, that is basically a battery. You know what? Can I use it on these? I've never actually tried to see if this actually gives quality to them. Yeah, let me check it out. Yeah, we have nothing to lose. Okay, what do we get? Okay, it did not give the quality. Well, shucks. Well, that sucks. Yeah, it would have been fantastic if that thing got the quality of the... Like, it counts as a battery. Like, that should be a thing. Alright, this is a little bit faster pace than what is desired in general, but what is fear when you have thunder and lightning at your disposal? Right? Okay, I just run it out of attacks, and that guy is healing things, which I don't like. Okay, gonna use this, and gonna come back to you. You guys can do whatever you want, I'll just keep attacking this one, and you are going to get shocked to death. There we go. Nope, not shooting me with that. Okay, mate, like, boom, 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 that is one down. Are you going to shoot? Okay, you're going to shoot. See? Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue in this game. Bye. I love doing that to the mobs. Like killing, I think there's nothing as cool as killing mobs with damage over time. This is much better, but sadly, if I take it, I will have to... Yeah, I'll have to do a lot of shocking before doing that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we got a battery. Nice. I did not see that one coming. I did not want to do that. Well, we have a shocker. Let's use the shocker. There we go. And if you remember, like, it said that it removes the... like overcharge state of the things that are around it. So, if I put it here, it will just remove it from both of them. And will it give them quality? Nah, so that doesn't work too. Okay, good to know. This is a garbage item too. Yeah, that's another item that is garbage. No wonder I've never taken one to the base. Yeah, I still don't have the sell price on that item. Okay, let's see. What do we got from here? And... alright. Okay. And the boss fight, it should be easy. I hope I get the extra chests. And by the way, let me tell you one thing. In general, one of the things I highly believe in game is that HP is a stat that you can use in games. Usually when you look at your HP bar, you're like, okay, if this goes to 0, I lose the game. Now, remember I said, like, if you want to do a money run, like do the gallery, And these are the things that people who have skipped to the end of the video will never hear, on top of a lot more things that I said. But basically, as you can see, like, you have an HP bar, and the HP bar depletes every time you get hit by an enemy. When you are new to the game, like, HP matters because it's what you pay for learning about the game. But at the end of the game, when you have nothing more to do about the game, HP becomes a liability. Why, you may ask? Because you're no longer afraid of, like, depleting this HP bar that you have, because you have already learned about the game. So instead of avoiding enemy hits, you can just do something like this. Look, I don't need to avoid this guy. Yeah, why? Because, well, I can do it faster. I can basically, like, avoid him and do damage to him at the same time, while not spending that much time here. But that is not me. Usually when I have a very powerful build, I just charge through the waves, let's say. And that allows me to actually clear the maps, because I have a purpose for coming here. The purpose was, I want to farm, okay? And my point is not to finish the game or avoid him. Like, in general, I just want to farm him. So usually what I do here is I don't avoid the attacks of the boss. I just keep attacking him until he dies. Yeah, that's the basic logic of it. And I'll show you a trick that will allow you to actually do much more damage and thus complete this boss much faster. But it's in the last phase, let's say. Okay, and this phase, like, you can just do this. One attack, boom, one attack, boom, and another one. Okay, he will do this, run around, do this, go back, attack him again, do this, and easy. So this is the interesting part. So after he goes through this phase, he splits his bottom half into 2 sections. There's something that it takes a little bit, let's say, a bit to notice, but when the boss actually splits into 2 halves, both of them can take damage. So right now, look at the HP of the boss. Look, see, I will ignite this one, then I will ignite that one. I will start attacking this one, and the other one will also take damage. And I don't need to actually throw these at that guy. Yeah, you throw them at the bottom half, because you can actually do damage to it. And another beautiful thing, like, you can put both ignite and ice on this guy and the bottom, by the way. Yeah, look. Like, see that guy's burning? You can put burns on both of them. And if lightning hits this one, lightning will hit the other one too. Yeah, like, see, I just put 2 ignites on him, and look at the boss's HP that's going. Okay, I need to be careful. I could die here. Yeah, let's not die and just finish the game too. Shall we? Okay. Like, I enjoy explaining, like, the mechanics so much. I don't really care about getting hit or dying here, but basically, yeah, that's it. If you're fast enough, like, you can both ignite or ice on both this guy and the bottom half, and you can just basically kill him in 2 seconds with the right build. Ignite isn't the one. If you have the ice perk, put 6 stacks of ice on this one and 6 stacks of ice on the bottom half, and he dies in 3 seconds, basically. Okay. Give me... Okay, this one is not bad. Removes the overcharge state. And what do we get from here? Oh, it's a purple. Oh, there we go. We got it. Doubles the quality of the pointed charge. Okay, nice. Fantastic. Fantastic. Right at the right time. Right at the right time. Okay. So, what's gonna happen here? So, this is a combo that goes on with Anger Disc plus Angelic Scepter plus this, plus all of these legendaries. So what we're gonna do, if you remember, I was shocking this thing, giving the batteries quality to this, and all of that was for the only simple reason that is going to happen right now. It is all now. We are there now. Now the build makes sense. So we increased the quality of this item to 494, but I basically wanted to be at 999, so I will do another shock at it. There we go. We're gonna shock it. 496. Well, probably not gonna get 999s on this one. Yeah, I don't want to use my resources for nothing. So yeah, basically. So what you do here, after you get this thing to almost 500, you need 499 or 498, let's say, quality on this. And then you use this. Doubles the quality of the pointed overcharged relic. This thing is now overcharged. So what does this mean? It means if I hit it with anything, it will basically double the quality of the overcharge. So see, I take this, I put it there, boop, double quality, 992 quality. Okay, we're done here. We are done with this item. We will just take this and put it here. Now it comes to this one. What does this one do? It copies the quality of the item that it shocks. But pay attention, if you put it on this item, it will just shock it and this will explode. So first thing, please deplete the battery. Do not use this on your overcharged anger disc. I've made that mistake once and it still hurts me to this day. Okay, it still hurts. So we take this, we put it there, and boom. This thing goes to 99 quality. And then we start the manifesto. Let the show begin. So I hit this thing with this thing. It shocks it. It copies the quality on this one. 99 quality, 99 quality. Oh, I can do it again. There you go. I hit this one with this one. It's just a basic cycle of hatred, let's say. And at this point, the magnificence starts. Why? Because now the legendaries come in play. What does this legendary item do? Shocks the pointed relic and copies its curse. What is copying a curse? This thing shocks the pointed relic and gains its quality, right? Yeah. So if I shock it with a surprise disc, boop. Now it's shocked, and this thing, look, it changed even the pointer direction. Oh my god. I forgot that this is here. It depletes it, and this just destroys one of my 999s. Oh, well, there. See, by the way, this is a thing that's been going on. In every single recording that I have, I do one of these. Because I was explaining this, I was not looking there. But anyways. It is all fun and games until Trendium breaks a bone. Okay, anyways. Well, I just lost like 300,000 gold there, but it's nothing. I'm not crying, you're crying. Okay, let's continue the cycle. Okay, then I can shock this, and this thing will go to 9999. And then what you do is, like, see, this is shocked. I sadly lost the only one of these that I had. Like, you basically need both, like 2 or 3 of these to be able to do this much easier. But I lost my chance there. So let's just remove that. Let's just shock this one now. Okay, thank you. And now this thing will get the quality of the next thing that gets shocked. So if I put it here, it will shock the previous legendary, and now I have a legendary that has the shock effect. And then again and again and again, we will just keep doing and doing this on and on forever until we get everything that we needed. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can still do this 4 more times. Yeah, I still can do this 4 more times. So it is all cool. All cool, all cool. Alright, alright. Let's put this here. We deplete the battery on that. So we can shock it again. And let me remove this here. Let me put this here. And we shock it again. And we copy the curse on that on this. Now we discharge that on this one. And because these have no usage anymore, I will just put them here so I don't destroy them by mistake, because that's a bad habit that seems to be going on in my gameplays now. Not very proud of it. Not very proud of it, but it is what it is. I need to be really careful not to use this thing, by the way. Yeah, I only have one of them, and it will be a real boo-boo if I mess that up. Okay, let the cycle continue. So, again, we deplete this. We hit it with another Mr. Legendario. And now, this Legendario comes here, this Legendario hits that Legendario. And this thing becomes 99999 as well. We remove the overcharged one. And we delete this one just to have a clear header space. And again, we have another one. And we use this battery this time. And again, we go, bring another legendary. And we shock it. And after we shocked it, this thing can now just be taken up. Oh, by the way, don't do that. Don't take and place them. Sometimes it bugs out and hits the same thing. So this could explode if you do it. Yeah, take it, put it somewhere, look at the direction, and then put it back. Yeah, I've been hurt too many times with that mistake. I don't want it to happen to you guys. Okay, now, I have two shockers, right? Yeah, I have one here. Yeah, I have only one. Yeah, I can shock 2 times only. And with that, I can get 2 more. Yeah, I can get 2 more. Yeah, if I didn't, like, remove this, that could have been very much fantastic. I still have this too, but this is a one-time usage thing. Yeah. That is a very one-time usage thing. And I can put this here. I can put this here. We will remove this. I can do this. But this one is a problem. Yeah, that one's a problem. Because this is pointing here. I can't put anything there. I'm trying to solve this puzzle here. This is not inactive, so there's no point in having that there. So let me put that there. Okay, if I shock it, it will remove it. This will be it, and this will also get affected. Yeah. Okay, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. Alright, let's just shock these. Okay, done. Now this will reactivate the curse on this one. Now that that's the case, I will take this. And I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. It is still not the time. It's still not the time. Okay, do I have any more doublers? Okay, used. I don't need that, I don't need that. I can do a double. I can do another double there. I have this one. I can do a reactivation. But that reactivation requires a shock state. I have 1 battery and 1 shocker. Okay, let's just use the shock on this thing. Now that that thing is overcharged, I will use this to double the quality on it, and it gets 954 quality out of that, so we have an almost max quality item as well. And after doing so, what we will do, we will put all of the items that are shocked inside our bag as such. And what do? Okay, we remove the... Okay, actually I don't need to remove these yet. Yeah, I don't need to remove them yet. So, when you put this thing inside your bag, it will remove all of the overcharge and gain quality for it. So, see? Boop. And everything is discharged, and this gains quality. But, here's the fun part. Boop. Boop. We're gonna put this here, and we're gonna put another one here. And then we have that one filled. This one has stuff in it, but it is okay. It is very okay. So. Let me see. Do I want to remove any of you? Yeah, this one goes. Yeah, this one. I can shock this and reactivate it. Yeah, I can use this for another shock reactivation. But I don't need to. Yeah, I don't really need to. I only have one shock and I'm not going to use it on this, let's say. Yeah, that would complicate things. So what I can do is I can put this here, for example, then put this here and shock that and gain this activated. And by using that, I can reshock everything again, which will give them quality, but not really worth it. Yeah, not really worth the effort, to be honest. Yeah, it's gonna give just a little bit of quality to this, and it will just complicate things. So, yeah, I gotta remove this thing. There it goes. And gonna put this here. And you're wondering, why am I doing this? There is a very fine reason. Because remember this thing? This thing transforms into a random relic in the backpack. So these are the random relics in my backpack right now, right? Oh my god! No way! You don't take their qualities? Oh, disgusting! Oh, disgusting! This was not like this. Ah, that was not like that. That duplicated the item. Okay, they fixed it. All of it was for nothing. Yeah, all that planning was for nothing. We only get 8. Yeah, I only got 8. Not bad though. Not bad though. Well, I got 8. I got 8 like max quality items from one run. I'm like, no, oh no, that is so bad. That's because one time I got a full bag of them. I literally got a full bag of all of them, so that's why. Oh, the little fella is giving me the quest again. Come on, Iris, you must know how. I thought there's no magic that will let you shoot lasers from your eyes. Man, this kid has been going on around like everywhere and just talking to people. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my humble shop. Now that we're done with the combat section, we are coming to the economy section of things. And you can see, like, I put things here already. But what I prefer, I don't really do this. Like, I just find the most suitable because, okay, let's explain. I will explain everything about the shop after I get my tea. Let me park my Mr. Will here and go grab my tea. When I come back, we will do the shopping section explanation. Okay, I'm back with more caffeine in me, so I am rather energetic now. Okay, before starting the shopping phase, let's start with the shop setup. So, at the start of the game, you will have only this section of the map open for you. So, you only have 4 pedestals for selling your items. What I would suggest you to do is, first of all, whenever you're setting shop or you want to start selling, first do, let's say place your items first before starting this. There is a limited time when customers come in, and when the day is over, the customers will stop coming to the shop. So you don't have infinite time here in your hand. And one of the things that we can do, sleep, come back, activate this, and before activating it, like during the, after you come back from your run, basically there's no day limitation. Like right now, this sleep is supposed to add some more aspects of day and night cycles to your game, but it is not necessarily the case. Okay, it really isn't. Like time, most of the time is just stopped in this game. When you go in, it's nighttime, so you have to sleep, so you can actually open your shop and so on and so forth. But time is not a, let's say, set in a stone concept. I think they haven't decided what to do with it yet. But basically they want to do a good, let's say, story building for the game too. But the game is too complicated. I completely understand the developer's viewpoint here, that they can't actually like implement the day-night cycles properly. But coming back to, let's say, selling items and so on, let me do this properly while we're at it. Let me just take the high quality items off, because I only store items here, by the way. Yeah, because another trick you can use, like, you only have like 4 item bags, like spots in your chest at the start of the game, like only this place. And yes, these are gonna be sold today as well. If I can, I will sell everything that's on the shop and in my bag, because, well, we're gonna earn a lot of millions of money today. Okay, a trick that you can use is, yeah, like if you're going for a run, I would suggest before every time you're starting a shopping phase, fill both your chest and your pedestals with items and then start the sell phase, okay? Because why? There are certain perks that allow you to sell your items for higher price based on the number of items that you sell. For example, you can increase your tip value, you can increase your sell value, you can increase the sell value of certain, let's say, quality items, and so on and so forth. So it's again a synergy thing. This game is all about synergizing between your perks and your attacks, between your pedestals and your items, between the rarity of the items and them either being deluxe like this or not being. For example, this pedestal allows you to actually sell deluxe items for 30% more money. So if you pay attention and put this thing here, it will actually sell for 249. But look, if I put it on a normal pedestal, 24892. Wait, what? 24892. Wait, what? That can't be right. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Is it because it's at max? Let me check it with this one. Oh, I'm figuring out things, new things in the game. Okay, let's say 16,000. 16? Ah, yeah! Yeah, it's because it's at max quality. That's why it's not selling for better. Okay, it's at max quality, so it cannot sell. It literally is unable to be sold for more money than that is. Okay. Okay, what I would suggest, like, let me see, what's the proper price for a green? I have to recheck that. That 400 is good. Yeah, you're gonna go for 400 as well. There you go. And what is it? Good for a blue? I never actually took one of these back. Yeah, I did. Okay, I did. For this one I didn't, so that's probably gonna be 400 as well. Let me put you there instead of that. Yeah. So we have one blue. Do I have any purples left here? Yeah, I have a purple here. There you go. Let's put that there and put this here. Okay, so this is the usual setup that I do. I sell the uncommon and common items usually first, because after 2 sales that either have this or this, you will get perks. What are perks? When a customer leaves your shop in a happy state, it will charge your shopkeeper pay, let's say, perk from here. What are shopkeeper perks? And if you come to merchant progression, you can here see at the start of the game you usually can get 1 perk, but as you make progress throughout the game, you get more and more and more perks that you can unlock. And the perks will allow you to actually like sell items of different qualities for higher price, increase your sell value for every sold item, increase your tip value for every item that you sell of different varieties, and so on and so forth. It's basically like combating economy. And it actually keeps the shopping phase very much alive as well. It's a good thing that you look at these things too, but basically they make new mobs and so on appear. But let me tell you that, like aside from like let's say special customers, which are some customers that allow you to actually like gain higher perks, higher rewards. The rich customer is one of the worst thing that can happen to this game. The rich customer is bad. All of the special customers, aside from the, let's say the lady, what is it? The potion seller and the blacksmith. Yeah, aside from those two, everything else is bad. You can also not only use the power of the pedestals, like for example, look at this pedestal. Relics on display sell for 20% more money. So if you pay attention to this one, you can actually sell some of your, like, let's say, higher quality items for even more money. But, well, it is all good and well until you add a little bit too much quality to them, which makes it insignificant. Yeah, one of the things that we will do here, because this is a, let's say, end game thing you do, I have to sell everything. The quality doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Basically, the only thing that matters is I have to put them in this quality of sell price. And yeah, like this 400, I don't really care. Be at 440. I just want a happy customer leaving. Because we're going to actually abuse, or let's say manipulate, the shopkeeper perks in the game. And did I miss anything here? Yeah, the tip, let's say. I'll explain the tip and sell value. Sell value is the item price that you see here. Every time a customer loves an item, he picks it up, brings it here, and sells it to you. But at the same time of selling that item, customers leave tips. Tip is a static number of coins that you get for selling an item. That tip can be increased. I did a lot of micromanagement on the tip. It is not worth it. Never take perks that increase tip. Just take perks that increase either sell value for certain rarity, or specifically we are looking for the one that allows you to increase your sell value by 5 to 20% by each item that you sell. For example, after you sell 2 items, you get 40%. Then you sell 4, you get 80%. And it just accumulates, and you break it. You literally break the shop. And let me show that in let's say, practice. But one thing that you need to pay attention to, you don't always get that perk. So, one of the things that you can do is, at the same time of explaining what decorations are, I will explain that one as well. So, what the decorations are, when you unlock, like, these furnitures, you can basically, like, put the pedestals in different sections, you can put them together. It's your aesthetic. Like, I prefer this, because it allows me to run around them and just put them, like, better. This is also good. Like, you can put both of these, like, next to each other. But I don't really prefer it. Like, the best way is like this too. Like, you can get more exposure from the customers to them this way. But I don't really do that. Like, I like this. I really do like this. For some reason, it just makes sense. It's a shop. I want to have the reality aspect to it as well. It's not always about the game. Like, I love having a pretty shop going on. Okay, after you add decorations are the things that will buff, let's say, your overall sales or your overall perk gain. If you press shift during like this decoration phase, you can actually come and see here what kind of decorations you have. The decorations are mostly unlocked from getting, let's say, recipes. I don't have all the recipes yet. I will get all of them. But basically, I don't think there will be anything better than this. Like, this is the best combination that you can come up with. You can just read them, every one. Like, see, like, for example, these are one of the things that you get, like, at the start. Special customers give more tips. Special customers, this does not work. There isn't that many special customers coming in and going on. And as I said, ignore tip. Tip is the worst thing that can happen to this game. And don't use this. I thought at the start that this is a good item, but it's not. Special customers are garbage. Guarantees a rare perk. Yeah, it is good. At the start of the game, you can use it if you don't have anything else, but at the end, because you get the merchant things, I already have 10% chance of grabbing like a rare perk at the start. I use that. I don't use this. Instead, for example, I use this 100% price for rare and epic, because most of the items I will sell are either epic max qualities or legendary max qualities. So what I need is more price of selling for epic and legendary, which makes this ornament opulent toy the best setup. 20% more price for epic and legendaries. This is another one that I have, and this one, common and legendary relics sell for more. This one, common, rare, and epic sell for more. And there is these special ones that are map oriented, like items belong to certain map types. For example, Kalina is one part, there's the Aerola, which is the Zephyr part, and there's the Gallery, which is where we just were. What you need to do for the modifiers, like after taking the rarity modifiers, you come down here, there's this one. Increase the sell price of the relics from the gallery by 10%. There's a lot of them, like you can actually like use this reroll dice too, but I don't. The reason is why reroll when I can just end the shopping and redo this again? Yeah, like if I don't like the perk that I got, I just end the shopping phase and go sleep and come back. I lose 2 items, and like instead of having 10% increased item price, like I get a reroll. No, thank you. And this one I don't prefer it, because at the start of the game it makes sense, like you have only 2 carpets maybe, but when everything here has to sell as fast as possible, this is not good. This is not good either. Sells on the carpet increase. Perk meter more. No, I'm gonna sell much more, like the perk meter will be like filled to the brim. Popular relics sell for more. Popularity is another thing that you can consider. If you press tab, you can see this, like that thing that's happening. For example, Kalina Culture Day. Relics from Kalina are more popular, so you can actually skip and go sleep, come back, sleep, come back, sleep, come back, and let's say the relics from the gallery, maybe there's a day. Let me check it out. Like I don't have the patience to wait for it, but let me check. Yeah, like see, like this day allows your uncommon relics to be more popular, but it's not worth it. Like even at the beginning of the game, it's not a big boost, let's say. But there's also the special customer days. For example, on the day that you are, the Blacksmith will come, the Potion Maker will come. Both of them will come together. That sentence. Anyways, moving on. You can wait for a popular day to do the selling, and you will get even more money, but it's not worth it. Yeah, I can wait for, let's say, the most optimal way is to wait for a day that makes the gallery items the most popular, and I can sell it like that, but not my thing. Not my thing. No thank you. But again, like this is another thing that you can consider for selling things. But anyways, let's start with shopping. So what I will do, I set up my shop, I put my trashiest, lowest most possible quality items. Are they the lowest most possible? Yeah, you're not. Yeah, your price does not look right. Yeah, you too. Come back. Let's micromanage this as much as we could, shall we? What is this, 64? No, 47. There you go. And what you need to pay attention, as I said, put everything on this. Don't put it here. That 100 is not worth it, even if you have 999 quality. You need to get your percometer to max as soon as possible, so every cell has to be on point. So let's run a checkup. Okay, 1300 is happy price. It is cool. Let's check about this. 600 is happy price. It is on 600. And about this one, 1400 is happy price. It is good. This one, I'm not sure, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna put it on 300, so even if it's bad, it will go for a better price. 600 is that, gonna put it on 400 just to be sure. Probably 500 is the right price, but I don't care. Like, these are just trash items. And this one, 400 is your price. This is probably 400 too, but we'll see. Basically, I want to unlock the all of these qualities on them. And 600 on that. And what have we got here? 1,200? 1,200. We're done. Alright, but you are better quality than this. Micromanagement, baby. Micromanagement. So, we start the shopping phase. Customers will start coming in. And on top of here, you can see your tip value. Customers that gain sales, leave tips. Tips are added to every sale that you make. And right now, what I'm going to do, we're gonna wait for 2 customers to buy something. And as soon as they buy, we will wait here for them to bring the item here. We will sell 2 items. Oh, you're looking for... Okay, so you have to pay attention actually to this special person, because she will actually look at something special. Okay, you can run there fast and see like this price is 400. If you sell it for, let's say 100 and it's super cheap, she will be happy and she will leave you with something special. And my perkometer opened. Oh no, I did not get it. I did not get it. Yeah, I got the 10%. Sadly, I got the 10%. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. Because I don't want to reroll. Maybe we get something good from her. Our Relic sell for 10% more price. That's the worst one, but it is the best one for now. Another sell is done. Another sell is done. We get the perk. Please give me the perk that I want. Okay. Each sale increases money gained from all relics by 15%. This is the thing that we're looking for. Because this thing is accumulative. The more you sell, the higher price they get. It just snowballs. It just snowballs so much that you will just explode with money. It has 5% on normal, 10% on common, uncommon, 15 on blue, and then you have the rare, which is 20, and the legendary is 25%. If you get that one, you just hit the jackpot, but it's pretty rare. So, Gold Marathon, each sale increases money gained from all relics by 15%. We get it. Now we're safe. Just put everything that you have, like based on their quality here. So, start from like the lowest quality and go just uppity. Alright, we get that. Great, take this and return. All relics for 50%. Okay, double the quality of the... Now, we don't need it. We don't need it. Because I already sell it max. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Yeah, 50% more money from all relic sales. There you go. And now we put just things on normal quality and wait for everybody to buy them. Selling the items is your second priority. Putting items is your main priority, because you need to be as fast as possible with the sales. Boom, boom. Okay, let's go here. 91, that is 250, 2,500, that's good. Okay, let's put this one. And it's better, let's say, to put them in a special pedestal, but because we have so many items, I just need to sell. It doesn't matter if I sell them on a special pedestals, okay? So just start from the lowest quality, go up. Next is this one. We go here, we put this here. Yeah, the prices are all set right. And I don't care about this guy. Yeah, not caring about that guy. Oh man, we got terrible one on this one. Yeah. Okay, selling a deluxe relic increases your tip by 400. That's the best one we can get out of this. Okay, let's put this one, 1,400. That is right. Good. And, well, I am out of low quality ones, so 2,450 for these discs. Like, this is the highest I found for it. I think I can do 2,500 too. But, I don't know. I don't want it. Yeah, you guys can check and see if 2,500 is right or not, but not gonna do it right now. Not the run. Not the time for experimentation. Okay, more sales. And try to, like, get these, because every time you sell something here, the price of the items here are increasing. Okay, as soon as you pick it up, I will just put another one. Okay, that's another happy customer. Come on, man. Buy the lower quality ones too. Okay, let's just put all of these. And there's a trick you can do here. Click, tab, F, click, tab, F, click, tab, F, and you can just place these much faster. Yeah, that's another tips and tricks. It just makes your life a little bit easier. Yeah, this game is already hard enough on your fingers, so might help with a couple of less clicks. Okay, that's another one, that's another one, and that's another one. I get my perk. Each sales increases tip. Legendary relics increase their sell by 80%, but epic relics decrease theirs by 20%. I have more legendaries than rares. This is also good, but gonna go for this because I have more legendaries. 80% more sell price for legendaries. Let's go. I don't care about epics. Yeah, I want the legendaries to be better. Like, that's 20% loss on a 80% gain on legendaries, which basically sell for more money. Alright, thank you for your purchase. We're gonna sell the purples again, because purples are lower quality than the other ones. Yeah, basically I wait for the legendaries to be sold at the end. Okay, the perk meter is filled, so I just need to sell, 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 and that's another one. And I don't care about the bigger guy. I never pay attention to him. I don't want to sell or micromanage that guy. I already have my hands filled. Okay, come on. More customers. More customers. Oh, what are you going for? Actually, let me manage him. Why not? Why not? Which one are you going for? Oh, this one? Okay. So basically I have to sell it to you for 900. And you will most probably be very happy and leave a big tip. There we go. 1,450. And we sell another one. By the way, try to press sell as soon as these guys appear, because if an item is not there and you take it, they will not give you. Yeah, they will not give you the increased sell price. Yeah, you basically need to like activate the sale from them as soon as possible. Oh my god, you guys are munching on these relics here. You guys are really munching these relics up. And another one. And another one. And another one. Okay, we're running out of time here. You guys better start shopping much faster than what you are right now. Yeah, please, and buy the cheaper ones too, and add that 50%. Look, now that it's snowballing, look, 260,000. Boom, 260. Oh, 261. It just keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up. Okay, one more. And another one. Oh man, please buy the legendary ones. Yeah, the day is about to end, kinda. Yeah, the day is about to end, so this is getting a little bit tricky. Okay, we got to 4 million, man. I only have like 7-8 items left. Please buy all of them. Let me leave with a full sold out shop. Thank you. Okay, now we just have to play the waiting game. Okay, by the way, like this expensive guy, like whenever he's looking at something, you can come here. See that that's 204,000, 2,600. I can increase the price of this to almost 3,000, and he will probably buy this. Yeah, he will buy the item that is like this quality. You can push it to 4,000 maybe. Let me see. Can I sell it for 4,000? Ah, well, missed that one. Yeah, probably 3,000 is the price to go. Yeah, there's a limit of how you can actually push his limits. Yeah, I tried to sell him something for 1 million. He never bought it. Okay, that's 5 million gold. That is almost 6 million gold. Come on, it's night time. Chop, chop. Buy everything. Come on, there's only 2 items left. Don't leave me. Well, we got 5.5 million. It's still good enough, I guess. Yeah, 2.5 million is pretty decent. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not good. Alright, we did some stonks. Let's see here. Some powerful stonks were traded here. And the day ends and we end up with 6.7 million. And you wanna know why you need money in this game? Basically, all of the upgrades that you can get from anything. Yeah, for example, like these potion upgrades, these things, that you get from this shop, which you need to max out as soon as possible, which I maxed out. Like, I have nothing more to gain here. Yeah, there's literally nothing that I can do here. For weapon upgrades, for everything, basically, you need money in this game. And if you have money, like, instead of doing a lot of runs, you can just do money runs, get money, and for example, like, see, like, I need 4 ingredients for this and I don't have it. I can just go and buy it because, well, there is this fantastic person down below here that will, every time you complete a map, add an item to his material shop. See? If I get this, and if I have the money, I can basically do as many upgrades as I want, as many times as I want. I'm not gonna do this more, but basically, let me use all of the money that I have. 2 million, okay. 4 million, oh god. Oh god. 8 million. 8 million. Okay. Okay. I'll have to do 3 runs. Yeah, I have to do 3 runs and then I can buy it. And this guy is also good, like the perks that you get from him, as I said, like I already showed you which perks I prefer, but I basically did not have time to go and farm these materials from the mobs. I'll do it, okay, I'll do it eventually. And so we can actually like enjoy the game much better, and when the patch is released, I can just destroy the new maps too. But anyways, yeah, you can just buy your upgrades instead of like, if you have less time, you can optimize and do money runs, and instead of farming materials from the maps, you can just buy items and upgrade everything as many times as you want. Experience returns slowly. Yeah, this is garbage. Yeah, that's garbage too. And I need to unlock these two. Yeah, these are still bad weapons, but well, we'll unlock them later. But anyways, this is basically everything I know from the game mechanics. Like, there's still a lot of things that I can talk about, but, well, the video is already like 1 hour and 40 minutes. So let's not do that this time. So we covered both shopping and the other ones. Next time, probably because tomorrow is the weekend, and during the weekend, as you guys are watching this video, I will most probably do an all-boss tactic video on this. So yeah, that video will take probably about 6 hours to make, so probably the next video that you will see on the channel will be how to kill every single boss in this game, and then I will start doing no-hit runs, by the way. So if you want to see more, and if you enjoyed the video, and if this was helpful for you, and if you have any questions, by the way, I answer all of the comments, fellas. So if you're new to the channel, leave a comment, I'll answer it with love. And thanks for all the likes, thanks for all the memberships, thanks for all the supers, and thanks for all of your support, guys. And thanks for the sharing the videos too, and the hypes, man. Like, you guys have been sharing the videos with people. That was fantastic to see that you guys are actually playing this as a group or with a friend group. And this is a good game to play and talk about in general. I really do love this game. And even after it's released, I will probably follow this game very closely. And it has a bright future. It has a very bright future. Everything about this game is awesome. And also, if you want to see more videos like this about every good game that comes out, subscribe to the channel so you can see the other games coming up too. And on this weekend, I will be releasing videos for a new game. Yes, it's another Horde survival game this time. And it looks fantastic. And it is fantastic. I hope it is. I really needed a good Horde survival game. After Potato and Deadly Days Road Trip, I really do need some Horde survival in my blood. Anyways, thanks for everything, guys, and hope you enjoyed the video, and hope it will be helpful to you. As always, if it's nighttime, I hope you sleep like babies, and if it's daytime, I hope you have a fantastic day and weekend ahead of you. Love you. Bye. That was the sound of my hands clapping, not the